Hi, welcome to Into Health. Today we're going to work on some acupressure points that you can self-massage yourself to help with insomnia. So first of all, you're going to work on the breath as you're doing these exercises, and plus you need to do them about 20 minutes before you go to bed, and it should last about 5-6 minutes. We're going to do 6 points. And each point we're going to do it for about a minute, and we're also introducing the breath because we want to relax the vagus nerve. So we want to start interacting or activating the vagus nerve, which is the rest and digest parasympathetic nervous system. So it accesses and it activates the parasympathetic system versus the fight and flight sympathetic system, which is the adrenalized and the stressed one. Okay. The vagus nerve can be affected by the breathing, and also there are points on the ears that can affect it, okay? So first of all, you're gonna have to breathe through the nose only, and you're gonna try to lengthen the breath, so it's the same length on the inhale as it is on the exhale, and we are trying to achieve 6 breaths per minute. So if you're inhaling to the count of 5 through the nose, exhaling to the count of 5 through the nose, we're going to achieve 6 breaths per minute. Okay, so we just start with that for a second, and then I'm gonna show you the points. So inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Through the nose only. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're familiar with the Ujjayi breathing, which is the breathing through the back of the throat, then use that because it activates the vagus nerve. Okay, so we're starting with the first point, which is called Shen Men. Okay, so if you go into the ear and you're placing the tip of your index finger into the little dip that is just above here, okay? And then you're placing your thumb behind it and you start pressing on it, okay? So you're starting to press on it. So basically it's this area here of the ear, and you're placing the tip of your index finger, thumb behind it, pressing on it for about 10 seconds. Breathe throughout the whole process, inhaling to the count of 5, exhaling to the count of 5. And now we're going to do it on the other side. So we're going to do it both together. Drop the elbows and just press for about 10 seconds. Inhaling to the count of 5. Exhaling to the count of 5. Okay, so now we're going to go into the acupressure points. If you want to use some essential oil, you can use lavender oil, which is quite calming. What you're going to do, you're going to place a couple of drops into the finger, and then you're going to put it on pericardium 6. Pericardium 6, so if you make a fist, yeah, there is 2 tendons here, and about a hand breadth away. Point is in between the 2 tendons. You relax the hand, rest the arms down, so about 4 fingers from the wrists. You start massaging that, inhaling to the count of 5, exhaling to the count of 5. Inhaling to the count of 5, exhaling to the count of 5. Okay, we're going to do the other side. 4 fingers from the wrist, 3 or 4 fingers, make a fist in between the 2 tendons. If there's only 1 tendon that comes up, go to the inside of that tendon, okay? Relax the hand, press down on that point, inhaling to the count of 5, exhaling to the count of 5. Inhaling to the count of 5, exhaling to the count of 5. Okay, then get hold of the lavender oil again, and this time you're gonna put it on both fingers, and we're gonna do it on a point called Amien, okay? So you just go from the ear, you go into the belly of the muscle. There's a muscle here, so if you turn the head, you're gonna feel it. So if you turn the head to the side, you're gonna feel the belly of the muscle. Along same level of the ear, you're going behind that muscle, and you're gonna start massaging that area. Inhale into the count of 5, exhale into the count of 5. This point accesses the vagus nerve directly. Breathing nice and slowly as you're doing these points. You're doing each point for about 1 minute. So you're gonna have to do 6 breaths for each point that you're doing. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit, but if you need to do it, just pause the video and then you carry on the next point, okay? Now we're gonna do another point called do 20. You're placing your hands behind the ears. So the thumb goes behind the ear, and then you're trying to join the fingers, the index fingers on top of the head, where the 2 fingers meet, roughly in the middle of the head, okay? So it should be in line with the nose. You're pressing there. Now just go alongside the line that runs in the middle and just feel for a tender spot, and you're just gonna press on that for a minute. Inhale into the count of 5, exhale into the count of 5. So you're placing your thumbs, so the palms are away from you. You're placing the thumbs just behind the ears, and then you're joining the index fingers together. And then on that point, roughly, go along the line until you're feeling a little dip and it's quite tender. You're pressing on that point. That's do 20. When you're doing this point, also imagine that all the chatter that goes in your head, you're sending it down into your feet. So you want to imagine the energy and all the sort of stuff that you're holding in your head just going down through your feet, okay? Inhale into the count of 5, exhale into the count of 5. Do this for a minute, and then again, just grab hold of a little bit of lavender oil, place it on both index fingers. This time we're going into the wrist, and we're going, so where before it was 4 fingers, now it's 2 fingers, and it's just inside this tendon here, okay? So the tendon that is just on the outside, you're placing it here, so 2 fingers, and then you're coming here and you're pressing down on this point. Inhale into the count of 5, exhale into the count of 5. This is a heart point. It is called heart 5, and is very much connected with emotional things as well, okay? So obviously, if you're suffering from insomnia, most of the time, the liver energy or the heart energy are involved. So we're gonna try to calm down both of them. So the pericardium, this point here and this point here deal with the heart, okay? And then you do the other side, 1 more minute. Breathe in again through the nose only. Inhale into the count of 5, exhale into the count of 5. And then the last point is a liver point, which is on the foot. So you need to bring your foot up, grab hold of the lavender oil. You can do it on both sides. So the top of the foot, so it's here in between the first and the second toes, and is in line with the end of the little bony bit, okay? So you're coming across here and you start massaging this area. So you can do one at a time, just bringing your foot out, massaging this area. Inhale into the count of 5, exhale into the count of 5. When you're pressing down or when you're massaging yourself, use normally the index finger. You can also use a tool like one of those massaging tools. You can also use a wooden spoon, but obviously there's not as much sensation when you're doing it. So it has to be quite a small point where you're pressing down. And then you gently rotate onto that point so that you're sort of feeling that point being activated, okay? And then you're going to do the other side. So we've done the liver, we've done the pericardium, we've done the heart, that's 3, We've done the Anmian 4, 5, and we're finishing again with this Shenmen, okay? So again, you're placing your index fingers on, I'm gonna show you in a picture, but you're gonna place it just on the little dip that is just on that ridge, okay? And then you're placing your thumbs and then you're pressing in here for another 10, 15 seconds. So you finish with that. You start with that and you finish with that, okay? All in all, it should be about 5-6 minutes that you're working on these points. And if you wake up in the middle of the night, just go into the video and do it again, trying to really focus your attention on the breath. Because if you activate your vagus nerve, now we've done it for about 5 minutes, you're then gonna be really able to relax the body, okay? If you've got any questions, please comment below. Otherwise, I'll see you in another video, and thank you for watching. And if you like this video and you want to see some more of our videos coming up, just subscribe on the button and on the notifications, and then you will be notified when there's gonna be another video coming up. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.